We are going to talk about Spring Security with JWT token. So already yesterday we had some discussion, but today I'm going to give a quick recap of it. Follow me.
Yeah.
So Spring Security, as you know, it is one of the authentication and authorization framework which deals with declarative fashions. So for this, what we did, first we started with pom.xml file. If you remember,
Yeah.
we had added Spring Boot Starter Security one dependency and JWT. These two dependency you have to add extra. And since we are using Java 11 and Java 11 does not have support of JAXB, that's why yesterday we had added this class, right?
Yeah.
Device issue. So after it, what you need to do is Spring Security says create one of the Java-based configuration file. So I just created it. This Java-based configuration file extend, web security configure adapter class offered by Spring Security, and you have to put annotation auth configuration. Auth configuration is just indication to Spring Boot. I am using Java-based configuration. Enable web security means you want to enable some of the annotation which I would be using in Spring Security. Are you following me?
Yeah.
For those purpose, I'm just adding it. And here you have to override a method configure, and you have to pass HTTP security as a parameter. So here I have to do Spring Security setting. First setting is saying I don't want to use cross-site request forgery because it is not for REST API. It is for web-based application. Got it? And I'm saying I want to use stateless because all the REST API are stateless. No need to maintain the session, HTTP session, right? Important. And if I do not have proper, if I don't have, authentication entry point properly, not able to authorize, then we will return which error in the response code
Unauthorized.
401 unauthorized
401.
means you are not allowed to access it. And using this filter, I'm just adding my custom filter. This filter will authenticate my all the incoming request, right? Before requesting to the resource. So which URL I make public, man? v2
Auth.
slash auth. Make sense?
Yeah.
And this is just setting, right?
Now again, I had a quick question. So whatever
Please.
we do it over here, like dot .crf, dot .disable, and everything the methods that we use over here, is this like we gotta mug it up, or we
No,
gotta
no,
know?
nothing. No, no. You should just have idea. You cannot write it, okay? But if you see the code, you should able to understand very high level.
Okay.
Even I don't remember anything. No, I know this is for what purpose, right?
Okay.
This is for what purpose. This is for what purpose. I know the purpose only. If you ask me to write the code, I cannot do it. Not possible.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
And this is important. I told you this will call the Spring Security Service layer. Remember, which will validate your username from the database and fetch the password and role. Remember.
Yeah.
And here we are using password encoder. Password encoder means whenever your password will come from the database, automatically it will be encrypt and compare, right? For that purpose. You got it?
Yeah.
And here we are creating a password encoder bean. It is offered by Spring Boot, right?
Good.
And here I'm creating a JWT config also. This is nothing. This is what, man? I'm creating a bean of it. This is just reading the configuration file, right? If you want, I can make very simple as well. We don't need it, okay? We can
Okay.
use all these hard coded value. Make sense?
Yeah.
Done. So this is, and what was the flow yesterday, right? So guys, we can run it. Allow me.
Okay.
So basically, it is going to generate the token. How? First of all, you have to run the project. After that, on top of it, I'll make a proper flow. Hmm? Like here, you know all those things, or shall I explain to you?
Can you go over it one more time?
Like here, v2/auth permit all, right? Permit all means anybody can access it.
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
In the body, raw data as a JSON. I can send as a part of form, but in REST API normally we send data in JSON format. Remember it.
Yeah.
I cannot increase the font of it. I don't know. So see, sir, I'm just hitting this URL, right? First
Yeah.
of all, my request will go to help me this much, right? It will go to where? It will go to the server. And in server, we have one of the filter configured in the Spring Security. You have to reply, right?
Yeah.
If you are getting my point, right? Reply. No?
Yeah. Yeah. We're getting.
So your question is, it will go to where, right? It will go to slash v2 auth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So already you have configured it, right? This URL is permit all, right? So
Yeah.
when you hit this URL slash v2 auth, it is, let me show you the setting of it. People here, right? Permit all. Permit all means let him go, right?
Yeah.
So v2/auth permit all. So when you do it, first of all, this filter will be called. Why this filter will be called? Any guess? Hello, you
We
can give any
asked.
that URL pattern is not mapped anywhere. This filter will call because this filter you have defined over here. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Here. This is the custom filter will be called. Remember it. And this filter is doing what, sir? In filter, we have one ready-made method. Which method? Attempt authentication.
Attempt
Please
authentication.
apply.
Yeah.
This method will filter will be called because this filter will be called for all the incoming request.
Request.
So we need to understand what this filter is doing, right? Hello.
Yeah.
So you since you are sending your data in the JSON body, right? This data will travel over the network like this. Fine.
Yeah.
So here what I'm doing, sir, using object mapper, right? I'm reading my JSON data from the body and converting into Java object. Say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm able to get my data in Java object. Remember, in this we must have how many attributes, sir?
At
Two
least
attributes.
two.
We should have two attributes. One is
Username.
username and password. Data is here. Spring is saying, Spring Security is saying, I need data in this format, right? So this is nothing. I'm just converting my object into object which Spring can understand. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
User password authentication token. This class is provided by Spring Security. Now you call this method. Which method? Auth manager. Auth manager is nothing. It's Spring manage bean. So you are calling authenticate method and that. So then it will call what man? After that, this call will go to the service layer. Say yes. And service
Yes.
layer is predefined in the Spring Security. Which service layer? It is fixed. The layer which implement user detail service. Already we did it. Let me show you. This is fixed. Oh man. After that, your flow will go to this user service detail because it is implementing this one. Say yes. Yeah. It
Yeah.
is fixed, right? It will go over here only. Got your point?
Yeah.
And in this class, we have a method. That method name is called load by username. Can you see this? Fixed. So this will do what, man? Whatever username you have sent over here, this username will be passed here. Say yes.
Yeah.
This username you are passing as a parameter. You have to say yes. This one, right?
Yeah.
So what you are doing? I'm going in database, right? I'm saying, hey database, do you have this user with this name? Data is saying yes. Take password and roles, right? So from the if user exists from user, I'm able to get the username, password, and role from the database. Clear?
Yeah.
Now you have to make an object of user. Can you see this? This user class is provided by Spring Security, right? If you return user object and this user object has same username and password which you have entered, right? If
Yeah.
both are same, who will compare it? Spring Security implicitly. Are you following me?
Okay.
Oh man, what your username password you are returning from the database and what your username password is sent from the user. If both are same, right?
Yeah.
Either same or not same. Got it? If it is same, reply. Then it will come to the filter, right?
Yeah.
And it will call which method? Successful authentication. Got it?
Yeah.
When authentication is successful, what you are returning, sir? You are creating
Okay.
token. Can you see this? So JWT I'm using to create the token. In this I'm setting name username as a hello reply. Otherwise I'll kill you, right? Name you are not replying again. Here
No.
this is the username says and here you can set your custom claim as well, right? Title, email, role. It is up to you. Issued at expiration and digital signature algorithm. Hello,
Yeah. Yeah.
this one is called. Hmm?
Yeah.
Confused? I'm using private key? No. I'm using just secret key, right? Any random string. Got it?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
token is generated and this token comprises three parts, header, payload and signature. And then I'm not returning only token, right? I'm returning JSON response, name, email, right? Token will be here. Hello.
Yeah.
Token I will set into the authorization. Make sense?
Yeah.
Token I will set as a authorization, right? And other thing, name, email, message. So this is clear to you? I'm
Yeah.
returning token, email ID, name, right?
Yeah.
And you know what this code is doing? It is converting your Java object as a string. Can you see this? Oh man,
Yeah.
new object mapper, write value as a string. This object is converted to JSON. This JSON data, I'm writing it to the response and sending back. Done. This code is very interesting, right?
Yeah.
In response, you are writing your JSON data manually, right? This is indicating what, man? You are saying, hey, response, inside your body, what kind of data I'm going to write? JSON.
Isn't it?
So when you are writing data in the response, first of all, you have to specify type of the data which you want to write. Suppose it is a Excel sheet, right? You can write application slash Excel. If it is PDF, you can write application slash PDF. Make sense?
Yeah.
Depend on what kind of data you are going to write into the response body. In this, it is application slash JSON. It means I'm going to write
JSON data.
JSON data. So this much flow is clear to you.
Yeah.
So let me do it. If you click on it, see the response. Can you see this, people?
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Now what we need to do? This response comprises what, man? Your username, your role, your email ID. Remember,
Yeah.
title. Those information is present over here. Make sense?
Yeah.
Now what I need to do? You have to call other endpoint. Which endpoint, man? Other endpoint. And in order to call it, you have to pass this token in the header. Oh man, data you have to send where? You are not applying again. Data
So,
you have to send
so
this.
yeah,
Yeah.
we
What?
did the other one on the body, right?
No, username, password, you have to send in the body, but token always we send in the header because you have to use get method as well. Okay. For
Okay.
example, what is my intention now? My intention is, tell me, I should able to access my sign up page.
Outside of here.
Remember?
Yeah.
But this I cannot do it because security is there. Make sense?
Yeah.
Like one way to access it, what you can do is, oh man, you can come over here and you permit all. Permit all to whom? I'll kill you.
Sign up.
Sign ups. So tell me, if you do permit all, what happen after doing this? After
Everybody.
that, you are saying permit all to this, right?
Yeah.
It means if you call it It's not working. Give me a second. Actually, what you need to do, don't take tension as long as I'm here, right? Actually, this filter, we have to do something in this filter. Let me try. Actually, all the requests are coming over here, right? Say yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So in front of you, logically, I'm writing code, okay? Because permit all means it should go ahead, okay?
Yeah.
Let me do that. So see the way I'm doing. Click on that. Oh, okay. V2 sign up. It's not running in debug mode. Let me go ahead. Default and username password. What about in post method? In post method, it is coming. That's fine. Mm, give me a second. It worked. But what about v2 slash
Signups.
signups? I'm doing it. People.
Yeah.
So token generation is done, right?
Yeah.
I'm creating another token. Sorry, another filter. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Once per request filter means this filter will come in each and every request. Clear? And you have to override do filter internal method. So this filter, why I have written this filter? I have written for what purpose?
To validate the token.
Yeah, to validate the token. Fine.
Okay.
So I'll fetch the token, then I'll decode it and then I'll validate it. Let's do that. Okay.
Okay.
So like you want only particular role should access this method, right? So I'm first of all, I'm just going to validate a token. Remember it. First of all, you should know token generation logic. Remember or forget it?
Yeah. We.
This, right? Auth, right? You know the flow, right?
Yeah.
So it is again coming through the flow, right? This filter, right? This filter is calling service. You know it, right? Already we discussed. It is generating
Token.
token. This we know, right?
Yeah.
Next, what you need to do, if you want to call any endpoint, take this token, right? People,
Yeah.
take this token and come to the get, right? And this token we are supposed to pass in the header. In which parameter it is fixed, right? We have to pass here an authorization. You just use no token or bearer token. It is up to you. What you
Okay.
can choose?
Bearer
Bearer
token.
token and just paste over here. Anybody have any confusion? Again, I'm telling you. See, in header, right? You type it and in authorization, choose bearer token and put your token over here. Now I'm calling this method with token, right?
Yeah.
So when you call it, you see it is coming in this filter, right? So the data I'm sending into the authorization, it is fixed, man. What I said? It is fixed authorization. So here I would be able to read my header as a bearer token. Can you see this? Bearer means whatever token is coming, you are sending as a. So bearer means bearer is coming as a prefix. This is clear to you?
Yeah.
Now you are checking if my header is null, right? Or does not start with prefix. Then you are saying return. Return means hello. Return means you know here header is null or right. So in this situation, this will this will go to the return or not? No.
The header is null. You mean it doesn't have bearer and the token? That's what you mean?
Yeah. Header null means nothing is coming over here, right? In this situation,
Yeah.
header is null, right? Header is
Yeah.
null or it does not have bearer as a prefix, right?
Yeah.
In that case, you are saying chain dot do filter, right? It is not valid, right? So you are saying go to Spring next filter, right? It is not valid. Are you following me? You are
Yeah.
saying it's not valid, other filter will take care of it. So after that, in our case, it will go to in the if condition or not.
Yep.
No, no. In our case, it won't be go, right? Because it
Right
is
now.
neither null or
Yeah. Or
not start with prefix, but it is starting with prefix bearer, right?
prefix.
Bearer,
Yeah.
it is fetching the bearer, you know it. You got confused? And I'm just checking my header. My header has data or not. If my header does not have data, you would say go ahead, right? Somebody else will take care of you, right? Hmm.
Mm.
So once I did this much, see, once you send it, right? You didn't get any response. Yes, you know?
Yeah.
Hello?
No rest. Yeah.
Actually, in this situation, here we have to write some logic. I'm telling you. Do not take tension. I'll bypass in front of you and you will see it. How? Okay? So let's write some logic so that it can pass. So logic is written in customer. Logic is written over here. So see, if token is there, you have to validate it. Are you following me?
Mm.
Oh man, one use case was in authorization, token is not coming, right? Or it does not prefix with. Then what you said? You said go to the next filter, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to get the token. You have to help me, right?
Yeah.
So what this code is doing, I'll explain you each and everything. Hmm. This is which use case? We have
We
header,
have the
right? In
header
header
and
we have
token.
token.
Yeah.
In header we have token, and you are saying, hey string, I want to replace what? Your bearer, right? Whatever bearer is in the token, you want to replace with blank. Are you following me?
Yeah.
So in token, whatever value was coming, bearer is replaced. Now you have only actual token. You know why? Because in this token, it is prepend with
Beer.
bearer. Make sense?
Yeah.
So I got my token. After getting your token, first of all, you have to validate your token is valid or not. If it is valid, you can get the claim. Let me show you. Hmm. How to validate the token. Clear? We have fixed line. Can you see this? Oh man.
Yeah.
If you want to validate the token, what you have to do? JWT dot
Parser.
parser. And then you have to use your
State
private
key.
key to
Yeah.
decrypt it, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, secret key. So secret, I'm using the same secret key. Can you see this? To decrypt it. You are not replying. I'm just validating my claim. So for validating my claim, what I'm using, because the using this key, if you don't have this key, you cannot validate it. Got my point? This token I'm validating. So after validating it, I got my claim. And from claim, I can get my subject. Subject means username. This is clear to you?
Yeah.
Oh man, whatever token you are sending in the header, you are validating it. This token is issued by you or not.
Yes.
If token is not issued by you, it will be invalid. Why? Because this secret key, who knows? Only you knows, right? Nobody else.
Yeah.
Why? Because at the time of issuing the token, I have used the same secret key or not? Can you see this? And you
Yep.
guys are not replying.
Secret.
Same secret key I'm using, right?
Yeah.
At the time of generating the token and at the time of validating and decoding the token. Got my point?
Okay.
And from token, what you can fetch?
Username.
You can fetch your username, and there you have set your role as well. Can you see this?
Yeah.
You can
Author.
fetch your authority as well. Authority means role. Reply. Hello. You're not replying. Then how I can help you? Hmm?
No, no, no. We
Like
are going
here,
again. Yeah. Yeah.
like here, I'm telling you. Let's come to the token generation code first. Token generation. Like here, authority, I'm going to set as a string. Allow me.
Yeah.
What I said?
It has a
When
string.
you're building it, I'm going to set authority. So where we have our authority, let me check it. Auth.get authority, right? Actually, this method will return you granted authority. This granted authority, actually, I have set as a, oh, Mister, I have set as a, list of string. You mug like this, right?
Yeah.
Suppose you admin, so we are setting the list over here, right?
Yeah.
Got it? Because map is doing conversion. What conversion? It is taking a granted authority object and converting into the string. So this is clear to you? Claim list of role for man. Suppose you are admin. So what it will store?
Admin.
Not replying.
List of
List of admin. You think of
admins.
that. So this is clear. So at the time of decoding, can I get the role? Yeah. How? You can use this, and you'll get the role. Okay. But Spring says I need my role in this format. Simple granted authority. Who says?
Nagin,
Spring Security.
Nagin, quick question. If we have two people with the same roles, what
Role.
happens then?
Hi. No, no, nothing, nothing. Two people can have same role, right? In real life.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
So here you need to understand this code. What I'm doing from my token, what I'm creating, man, I'm getting my role, right? And from this role I'm converting into which kind of object? Simple granted authority. Why? Because Spring support only this format. Oh,
Okay.
Mister, here I'm getting list of admin. Say yes. Yeah, are you following me?
Mm.
So this list of admin I'm converting into simple granted authority. Why? Tell me.
That's what the
Why
Spring
I'm doing
provides.
this conversion? Because Spring support this format. Okay. So far I'm able to I validated my claim, right?
Mm.
Whether my token is valid or not. If it is valid, then what we are doing? We are able to set our role, right? After that, next step is this role we have to set into the Spring security context, and then you would say go ahead. Let me tell you. Here we have two things. In both the case, we are going to the next stage, right, Mister?
Mm.
Again, if I got my username, I got my role. Yes, from where I got both the thing? From the JWT token. Say yes.
Yes.
Oh man. This is my JWT token. From that, I, verify the claim. I got the claim. Then I got the username. From the username in null. Then I got my role. Who set the username and role? We set it, right? At the time of creating the token. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Subject and authority. Got it? Authority is nothing. So whatever token we are generating, there is a subject and role. Both are not inside. Both are inside, right? After that, I am again creating user password authentication token Spring supported. Tell me, not applying. This is Spring supported class. So in this, you have to set three things. What man?
Three things.
Not applying. You have to set three things in this. What? Username,
Okay.
hello, and
Yeah.
role. Password we are not supposed to set. And then I'm saying, hey, I have my role in my pocket, right? And go ahead. For go ahead, you have to write one line, this line. Which line for go ahead? You have to do this one. Sir,
And dot do filter.
you need to understand this. This means go ahead, right? So tell me, we are going go ahead in two ways. First way of go ahead is without role. Yes,
Yeah.
we are not setting any role in the Spring context. Can you see this? Here we are setting the authentication information, right? So tell me, in my Spring security context holder, when I'm setting authentication information, when my claim is valid and I'm able to get my username and role, and same thing I'm setting it, and then I'm saying go ahead, right?
Yeah.
So in second use case, you are going with your username and role ahead. In first case, you don't have username and role,
True.
right?
Yeah.
So why I'm doing it, right? You'll understand soon. You'll get the benefit of it. Okay, let's try. Let me explain you. This is validating what, man? Your authorization key, which you have just generated. I'm running it. Can you help me?
Yeah.
So now you see the power of it. Power of
Yes.
setting authentication detail.
Authenticate.
Authentication means you are setting username and role. Like in this situation, you are setting two things. What, man? Username
And
And
role.
roll.
and role. Then you are saying go ahead. And here what you are saying? You are setting nothing. You are simply saying go ahead. You don't have header and you don't have prefix, right? You don't have actually token. Am I right?
Yeah.
You are saying you go ahead without power, right? Here you are saying go ahead with username and this, right? So let's run it and see. Because after second use case is you are authenticated. Oh man, what is the meaning of it? This code is executed means already you are authenticated. You have to go to, tell me, if you said this much, right? Nobody will stop you. Like here, what you need to do first? First, you have to take the token. How? This. Yes or no? Reply, man. Now take the token and call the this method. And token you have to set where? In authorization, you have to take bearer token and you can paste it. Now access it. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Oh man. Now after taking token, you are able to access it or not, even though it is protected. Why? Reply. Because when why I am able to access this? Any guess? It was protected or not? Or it is public?
It
You're
was
not
public.
replying.
Public.
No, no, it is not
Yeah.
public. Let me show you. You forget it. It is not public.
Yeah.
Hmm. Sir, if you understand this, Spring Security is done. It is not public. Shall I show you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only two URL pattern is public. v2/auth and v2/signup. I'm typing there v2/signup/some data, right?
Yeah.
Have you got it? Hello. If you want, you can comment this also. When you comment it, anybody would be able to access the sign up without token. Let's try. Sir, reply. If I type only sign up, data will come. I'm asking with you. Don't put the token over here.
No, no, no.
No. Can you see this?
Unauthorized
401.
machine.
Yeah.
It's saying 401 means it's saying you are not sending
Data.
Data on it.
data. So who can access? First of all, you need token, right? So go
Generate the
and click on
token.
it and take the token, right? You got the token. Because in this token, you know what I have? In this
Yes.
token, I have my role and username. Say yes.
Say yes.
Yes.
You want to see? Somebody saying, no, I don't believe you are telling a lie. Huh? Is it? Here you can go to the JWT token, right? You can decode it, right? Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Basically, you want to see, I have my role, see, and username. Got it? So, first of all, I'm taking the token generation is clear. How token is generated. When
Yes,
you are calling
sir.
it, we have one filter. Filter is calling service layer, validating username. Once user is valid, then you are generating the token and setting all those details. Done. Now take this token. And if you want to access any other point, right? What do you need to do?
Yes. URL and
You
then after
you
in
have
the
to go to the
authorization,
authorization, choose the bearer token and set it. Clear?
paste it. Yes.
And
And
if you click
this
it,
is only valid for one time, right, sir?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
Here,
token.
when you click on it, how it is happening? Actually, we have a filter. Say yes. We have a
Yes.
filter. Let me show you here. So what this filter is doing, you need to understand. This filter is going and whatever data we are sending this authorization key, right? This one,
Yes.
authorization
Bearer
key,
token.
and preceding with bearer. You can check it here as well. It is implicitly set over here. Can you see this? Bearer and your
Yes.
token.
Yes.
So when token is coming, what I'm doing here, let me show you. In this filter is reading the token and it is
Yeah.
checking if it is null, right? If
Yes.
it is null, then Spring is it is saying go ahead without authentication, right? You are not authenticated. It's saying go ahead. Spring security will block you, right? That's why it is going to give you 401. Remember
Yeah.
what?
401.
401. Fine. But if you have token, then what I'm doing here? This header has prefix what? Bearer. So I'm
Beer.
saying hey string bearer I want to replace with blank. So bearer is gone. Let me show you. I'm going to show you line by line. Okay. Click on it. For that you have to run in debug mode. Clear? Basically I'm showing you when you are sending a token how it is decoded, how it is I'm
Right,
telling you,
right.
if you go and watch some recording, you will not see like this, right?
Yes,
They
sir.
may be using custom, and you cannot understand the way I'm telling you because I had to put a lot of effort on it to explain you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, you can watch some online recording, other recording. You will not get like this. So basically, see, I'm sending a token, and this token I'm
Yes.
sending in the header, right? I'm saying hey
Yes.
request.
Authorization. Get the header.
I'm saying get header and authorization. So you got the header. Can you see this? Bearer and
Yes, sir.
it is your header.
Yes.
So header is not null,
Yes. Go to line
and
number
it
43.
is not null. So in your case, it is not null.
Return.
So what do we need to do? It don't go in the if condition because if it will go in the in condition, you are not authenticated and you'll be blocked, right?
Yes.
If you go ahead with this path, what happen? You will be blocked if you are not permit all. Permit all, then it will allow to go, right?
Yes, sir.
If permit all means allow to go. If permit all is not there, you will be blocked if you follow this path. So I'm just getting my token. Can you see this? Bearer is gone. Why?
Yes.
Because after
Because
this code is validating the token. Can you see this token? And this is my secret key. If you don't have this key, you cannot validate it. Oh my God. So tell me, anybody can decode the token or only the people who has this secret key, he can decode it. Any guess?
only secret key. People who have secret
So
key.
you are not supposed to expose this secret key to the outside the world. If anybody has, they can decode your token. They can actually
Again,
decode your token, right?
where is the secret
And
key coming from?
this secret key already we have. Let me show you. Secret key. Your question is genuine. Secret key already I have keep over here. Can you see this? Oh,
Yes.
I'm using this key. You can use very complex key. Okay, very complex key.
Okay.
Are you following me? It is up to you. So which key I'm using as secret key? You can check in the
JWT
property file
security
if
key.
it is not yeah this. But normally we don't use this kind of. We use very complex, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Okay. Hello. Done.
And then
After that, I'm decoding it, right? Decoding, you will get the claim key value pair,
get
my
this.
friend. Like here, I got the claim. If anybody temper it, you cannot get the claim. I'll show you that as well. Okay. See, I have my key value pair. Got it? Role and everything. At time, what time it is issued, at what time it is going to be expired, and role. Got it? And
Mm-hmm.
from it, again, I am fetching my role. You see, role user string, but Spring can understand simple granted authority. That's why I'm converting into that object. Make sense? Yeah. After that, you are saying, hey, Spring Security, I have validated you. What do you have to do? If user is
Check it.
validated, you have to make an object of username, password, authentication token object. In this, what we are setting? Username and role. Power, right? See, role user and username is this. Then I'm setting into the Spring context holder, right? If you write this much, if you execute this much code, it means user is authenticated
Validate it. Mm.
with role. He has role as well, right? After that, you are saying go ahead, right? So if you are already authenticated and you have a role, then it will forward your request to whom? Controller. Are you following me? Which endpoint? Sign up slash 19. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
E. After this, your request will go where? You are authenticated now. Then you will directly jump to your controller. Which endpoint? This one. Yes or no? Put a breakpoint and see.
Sign up slash SID.
Yeah. So you see, I came over here. Done. After that, response will go back. I hope you got the whole whole flow.
Agenda.
Can you see this? Nice. Now, after authenticated, if you want only a particular user should access it. Oh man, one more complexity, right?
Mm.
Anybody can be validated, but you want this method should be called by the particular user who has admin role or user role. You want to do that?
Tomorrow.
Right now, after authentication, anybody can call it. My requirement is changed. What? My requirement is changed. What my requirement is? I
You
want,
want to validate
yeah,
only users by their roles.
yeah. So what we need to do,
Write
you have
another
to,
class.
yeah, you have to put the annotation. I'm going to do that. Actually, you have to use annotation. Let me see if I have in this, I can copy paste. Otherwise, I can Google it and do it in front of you. We have to use this. Okay, sir. What is it? Hmm,
You have to use this. Okay, sir.
yeah. So what you can do, you tell me. This delete should be called by whom? Only admin. What you can write here? As role underscore. This role you have defined.
Okay.
Hmm?
Oh
So who
wow.
can, where you have defined this role?
On the top of the method.
Yeah, this you have defined here, and the role you are issuing in the service layer. Let me show you. You have to say yes if you understand. See, we have
Yes.
two user, right? One user with the
Admin.
role underscore user and role underscore admin.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that. Manish 123. So who can see? Authorization can be done by any people, right? I'm
Yes.
here. I'm doing authorization with whom?
Users.
User role. So tell me if user role is there, even though I have token, not a problem, right? Let me do it, right? So here I have token with which role?
User.
User role. See the power now. So I got the token, but this token has which role? User role. I'm trying to delete my resource. Can you see this? Delete method and same URL pattern. Shall I show you?
Yes.
Already we have done it. Okay. We have delete as well. Let me close this editor. I don't want it. Can you see this? Delete, right? And sign up slash ID. So which role you should have? Authentication is done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just putting my token over here. But authentication is done, token is valid, everything you can see, okay? I don't want this now as well. What you can do is, don't take tension as long as I'm here. Let me close this editor. It's causing confusion. Now I have only one editor. Sir, so this should be called by this token? No, access it. Again, I'm telling you, this token cannot access this method. Even though authentication, see, token is valid? Yes. Oh man, token is valid. Yes or no? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Token is valid. You have role as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
But your role is
User.
user, and you have authenticated. Everything is said, right? After that, you are going to next filter. So next filter will pass your request to the controller. But when you come to the controller, saying, hey, you need which role to access it? Admin role. But what role you have in your token? User, right? So I would be able to access it or not? No. Click on it. See, I'm able to call it. Okay. I think you have to remove this. Are you following me?
Mm.
Oh man, I'm
Yes.
able
Yes.
to call the
Yes, sir.
resource which role should be admin. Let me check it. I think when you put with annotation, no need to use role underscore. Let me try again.
You cannot try the same ID, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, everything same because No, no, it's not working.
Because you already deleted that before, that ID.
No. That doesn't matter. It should not go inside it. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Just a second. Zoom it. In order to enable, you know, authorization, authorization at method level.
authorization.
What do you have to do? In order to enable authorization at method level, what do you need to do? You have to just put this annotation in this configuration. Enable global method security pre-post enable true. Pre-post means before processing the method, right? So let me show you the power it. Sir, first of all, I'm going to fetch the token. This token has what power? Admin power or user power?
User.
User power. And after it, I'm going to fetch my all the signups, right? I can do that, okay? Authorization, you got it, right?
Yes, sir.
Direct token and paste it and access it.
Okay.
So now, can I delete this 20?
No,
How? I'm going to put 20 over here, right? And I
you can
want to
access
delete
it
it using delete method, right? I cannot delete it. Why?
because you
Because
are authorized.
yeah, I'm authenticated, token is valid, everything is fine. But when I go to the method is saying, hey, what role you have? I say, sorry, I have only a user role.
Admin role.
So you access it, it's forbidden, right? You can show very beautiful message. I'll show you tomorrow, okay? No issue.
Okay.
Here it's showing, a lot of message, but we can customize it, not a big deal. Clear?
Can you try it with
403.
admin?
Yeah, I'm trying with admin. So what we need to do, you have to see admin username password. Admin username password is,
Then 1, 2, 3 or something.
I think Manish, right? And 1234. Got it? You want to
Yes.
say, you want to see what role it has? Easily you can check it, right? How?
Admin by
JWT token.
JWT token trader.
You can check it, right? What role it has. It has admin role.
Admin.
Now I'm going to delete it with the help of
Admin role.
delete this
Token.
and token. It has
Bearer.
power of admin. It should work, right? If I'm right.
Hmm.
Actually, I put the double quotes in the beginning. See, token is not valid. It's correct, man. If
Yes.
whatever token is there, you temper it. It should not work. Can you see this? I am adding 678. No, 401. 401 means this token is not valid.
Unauthorized.
You cannot temper it, right? Now it is valid. Yes, you know.
Yes,
So
sir.
if it is everything is correct, it should be deleted. Wow.
Wow.
Done. I hope you understand this much, people. So go and make your hand dirty.
Okay,
I
sir.
don't know. So this is not easy, but if you try, right, already code is written in front of you, right? Everything. And I was stuck here and there to make it from the scratch. Got it? So we
Yes,
have
sir.
two filter. One filter is validating the token. Can you see this?
Mm-hmm.
This one. And second filter is just validating the user and creating token, right?
Mm-hmm.
This filter is responsible for generating the token. Second filter is responsible for validating the
Validating.
token and fetching the username and role and creating the authentication object. Authentication object means you can go, you are authenticated, right?
Yes.
This gatekeeper is saying I validated you and you have this power in your pocket. So with power, right, if you want to access any method, if your power and role mentioned on the method, if both are same, you will go inside, otherwise you will blocked with 403, right? Authentication, username, password is wrong, whatever, 401. But authorization is wrong. Authorization, you don't have proper privilege to access it, then 403. So guys, I think this is just a little bit try to explain you Spring security. Fine.
Question 9.
So yeah, you can today
Do we
revise
have to
it and tomorrow again, I'll explain you this and then we can start Angular. Thank you.